So I tried to look up the term Lolita and I can't really look it up, or Lolita doll, and I can't really look it up without going down the rabbit hole of being looked at like a weirdo. So I'll just explain it. A Lolita or a Lolita doll is typically a child of anywhere between 12 and 14 years old. Sometimes barely up to 15, 16, right? Once they start to fully develop into becoming a woman, they're out of the situation, right? So they're under no circumstances looking like a grown woman. This is not a child you can, oh, I didn't know. Oh, yes, you did. Okay? I myself have been a Lolita in my life, and even as an adult, I've been a Lolita due to the underdevelopedness of my body. And my body is this way due to my family's constant malnourishment, um, different chemicals and things that they've put in my body. Da, 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 da. So a lot of people look at me and treat me like a fetish object instead of a person. Okay? These children are typically put in positions where there's lipstick and different attire that's provided to them that makes it seem as though they're playing dress up. And then these men typically, but these people who have these fetishes utilize these children like a doll, like you would a doll. You know, a doll doesn't talk, a doll doesn't uh project, a doll doesn't, protest. That was the word I was looking for. A doll doesn't move or anything. It just does what you tell it to do. And typically the children do this because they're either scared and or even freaking worse, they're out of it. They're not even conscious at the time that this is happening because these people have made it so. Okay? So a lot of children have been given this treatment and they probably have no recollection of it, especially if you live in the 757 Virginia area. Okay? A lot of these people then put this stuff up on the internet because there's a market for everything, as my daughter has said. This is a problem, okay? Especially since I've seen that phrase 3 or 4 times today alone, right? Especially because I've lived that situation, you know what I'm saying? Especially since even as an adult, people have done this to me. So this happened to me as a child, continued to happen to me as a child, and then the people who did it to me as a child trained and allowed and sold me to have this done as an adult. It needs to stop, and people need to be held accountable for it.